Hey guys, welcome back to Andy's Dinosaur Reviews. We have some pretty exciting news today. Again, not a whole lot, but it's probably best that I continue to release news videos when I can with, lower amounts of news rather than waiting until I have a 15-minute video. So, some pretty cool stuff that has just been unveiled. We actually have some really cool new Mattel news, but before we get to the Mattel stuff, we actually have a look at a Nanmu model, and we have a look at the upcoming Mosasaurus as far as the painted up version. First of all, we have the base here. We can see the base sports some really nice coloration to it. I really think they went pretty much all out when it comes to the paintwork of the base and giving the shells and everything included a really nice realistic paint job. Really excited for this release. And we actually have a look at the Mosasaurus itself, which looks fantastic. Extremely nice looking paint job for this. And of course the sculpt is phenomenal. Seeing it with paint on it really shows off how nice the sculpt is overall. This, I think, will be releasing next after the Giganotosaurus release, so it's not too far off in the future. We also have a sneak peek of an upcoming Alita Heroes model, as they are releasing a carnotaurus, and I personally am very excited about that because I love carnotaurus, as everyone that watches this channel pretty much should know at this point, and I actually love Aulita Heroes as well. They definitely have some beautiful stuff. I loved their T-Rex, and I actually will have a review of another Alita Heroes model up here on my channel very soon, so definitely keep an eye out for that. But also, keep an eye out for this carnotaurus coming from Aulita Heroes, and make sure you follow them on Instagram. That's another great place to stay up to date on all of the products that they are releasing. I will include a link in the description to where you can check Aulita Heroes out on Instagram after the video is over. And then when it comes to Mattel, Dino Mike had recently sent me a very interesting image of a figure that we had no idea, or at least I didn't have any idea that we were going to be getting. It's this image here that shows off quite a few different 12-inch basic figures, one of which is actually a Herrerasaurus. You can see there, of course, the Velociraptor Blue, the Indoraptor, and Scorpius Rex. We've had all of those in the past. They're no big deal overall, but the Herrerasaurus could be pretty cool. It is unfortunate that it looks like it's, a Herrerasaurus from the previous sculpt, not the newer one, which is much superior. But it's really hard to see how nice the figure looks regardless because it's in this box. You can't really see a whole lot going on. I'll definitely be excited for it though because I love the 12-inch basics. I know not many people do, but I personally am quite a big fan of them. And then when it comes to the Jurassic Park 30th anniversary from Mattel, first of all, again, thanks to Dino Mike for pointing this out to me, but we have this really cool Dilophosaurus plush figure, and it's actually quite adorable, and I don't normally buy plush figures, but this one I might make an exception for. I love the packaging on it. I think the Dilophosaurus itself looks pretty awesome, and as you can see up in the left-hand corner, it has some noises and stuff like that, so definitely a pretty cool looking figure, one that, again, I may be picking up. You can actually pre-order this right now on Entertainment Earth if you are interested. And then when it comes to the Beyond the Gates reveal for this month, we actually had 4 different items revealed for this, all for the 93 Classic line. And you can see an image here showing off pretty much everything that was included with this reveal, but we'll of course go through them here individually. First of all, we've got an awesome Track and Explore vehicle set, and this one looks awesome. In fact, everything that they've revealed today looks awesome. You can see we've got a brand new version of the Scootosaurus here. Pretty nice looking paint apps on it. Nothing incredible, but decent enough. And then we have an amazing vehicle that is included. And again, the vehicle, the Scootosaurus, and the overall packaging and everything included is so beautiful, so nostalgic. I love the huge Jurassic Park logo right there on the front of the packaging. Mattel is absolutely knocking it out of the park with this upcoming 93 Classic line. And you can see that straight away with this initial release. And on top of that, we of course have even more here when it comes to this line. We have the Dr. Ian Malcolm Glider Escape set. And this set obviously includes a baby Triceratops, a Dilophosaurus, and an Ian Malcolm with a glider, and it looks super cool. I think that the set is fantastic. I love the inclusion of the baby Triceratops. I think Ian looks great. Again, very nostalgic as far as Ian, and especially including the glider, and the Dilophosaurus as well looks really nice. It would have been nice to see that, lighter green run all the way out onto the tail, but regardless, it definitely is a beautiful Dilophosaurus coming from Mattel. and is just nostalgia through the roof. And if you don't believe me, just take a look at the packaging here. The packaging is amazing. Such an incredible throwback to the Jurassic Park line, the Kenner Jurassic Park line. They really did capture the overall feel and appearance of this with picture-perfect fashion. And to further show you that, we have the Dr. Alan Grant Tactical Claw Pack. Now in this set, you can see that we get a really cool Alan Grant with a launcher of some kind. You also have a baby Velociraptor, or at least a juvenile Velociraptor, I should say, as well as a Gallimimus, again with those classic Kenner colors. This is actually the second version of a Gallimimus that we've had with this coloration, but this is a different sculpt compared to the previous release. I think this is more of like the legacy sculpt, but again, a really cool set, and definitely one that I will for sure be picking up. And in fact, I have already pre-ordered on Target's site, and you can see that the packaging for this one as well, again, is incredible. This is definitely one set of packaging that I will not be throwing out. I often dispose of my Mattel packaging because I just have very little room, but there's no way I could get rid of this stuff. And then the final reveal for the Beyond the Gates Season 3 Episode 1, I think it's Season 3 that we're on now, is the electronic real feel Tyrannosaurus. Now we have actually seen this a few days ago, so we did have a look at this already, but one thing we didn't have a look at is the fact that we have a look at the packaging this time around. And the packaging looks great. Again, just a perfect throwback to the Jurassic Park line. Like I said, Mattel is just killing it with this line already. And even if there are, a few things about the T-Rex that I'm not the biggest fan of, like the weird extended head and everything coming out into the neck, it does still look really cool. I can't wait to actually have this in hand. I'm certain at this point I'm just going to love this T-Rex. It's definitely going to be another instance of I have to save the packaging. In fact, I'm probably going to buy 2 of this just because I'm going to want to keep one in package and then one to open up and, of course, review for you guys. But overall, a very, very cool Beyond the Gates and tons of amazing Mattel stuff coming for the 93 Classic line that we can all just be insanely excited about. Now, unfortunately, the worst part about it is the waiting game for the stuff to begin shipping, but if you are interested in pre-ordering these, check the links that I will include in the description. Unless they sell out by the time that I get this video up, you should still be able to pre-order them on Target.com right now. So as of right now, guys, that's all the news I've got. When more comes out, I'll be sure to send it your way. But until then, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.